What is up, everybody? Run this 342 here, and I'm bringing you some FireFall gameplay. Now, this is a completely new stuff. If you want to know who I was just talking to, that was Arrow, the person you see now in the top right screen. Now, the game has changed, and in this video I'm going to point out a few things I don't like. For instance, what you're seeing now. This is apparently first person. I do not like this, and also this part. Why not just jump over that thing right there? I do manage to jump over it. You're supposed to crouch, but it would be great. See, like that. It would be great if you could just, like, I don't know. It's just something small. Like, put in an extra one so people won't actually jump like I do. Sometimes I do it great. Sometimes I don't know. I was kind of bored. But this isn't what I feel that should be fixed. What I do feel that should be fixed is the first person at this point. I do not like that, and I'm sure other players don't either. But this is only for the first few seconds of the game, first few minutes, I mean. This is just a tutorial. Basic stuff if you already played the game, but it's actually pretty cool. You start with no weapons, nothing. You look like a regular human, but you've been adapted or upgraded in a way that you can handle now sins. Now here you have to grab the rifle, and you have to shoot the targets. First person's a pain at this version, as you can see. I just hope they do fix this. I really love the staff of R5. Those guys really know what they're doing. But right now, this is just something small, but I wish and I hope they do fix it, because it will be great if they do, so that when new people play, they won't see this and think it's bad. Keeping in mind we are still in beta, but the game has progressed very well. And yeah, just shooting targets, dealing with that bug, or whatever you want to call it, dealing with those lines. That's only when you're in first person. So you'll see me just go third person pretty much through the rest of the video. But that's something small. Something big that should be fixed, that's been there since the beginning of the game, the first beta and all that stuff, is dealing with sound. When you shoot a gun, and the sound continues to go even if you stop shooting. That's something that should be fixed, and in this video you'll see that it will happen. Right now I have the jetpack. It's pretty cool because it looks like the recon jetpack. And I really did not know where to go at this point. I totally forgot about that little opening there. I thought this little glowish green thing right there, I thought that was like a jump pad you go to and you jump. Probably because I played too much Metroid, but that's what I thought at first. Until I saw that gap, so I'll go through it. But now, what's really cool about this is the fact that you see those things over there? Those are your battle frames. And when I saw that, I was like so excited. Like, wow, they actually did this. It's really cool. They show all of them. Right here, I was thinking which is which. Obviously, the engineer is the most obvious one to the right. The one with the most armor is, of course, the Dreadnought. And the recon has the least armor. Not as less as the engineer, but it has a small amount. You walk up close, it'll tell you exactly what the frames are. And yeah, I start off with the engineer. Now the stuff that they fixed with Tier 1 is incredible. They completely changed Tier 1. If you're, like, for instance, when you first play the game, you had your basic Tesla rifle and a submachine gun. Well, this time for your engineer, you have sticky bombs. You could shoot at 6 of them, and then you detonate it with alt fire. And your secondary is an assault rifle. Next one here. Oh no, this is where I start activating a skill. This is a heavy turret, heavy duty turret. I show off a little bit of the skills because it's the first time actually seeing these things. But you are given skills. You cannot see your class tree. I cannot get that activated. But this is all about progression, so I believe you have to craft your own thing and you unlock stuff on the way. It's pretty cool. This next one is the biotech. Basic stuff like any biotech has. Nothing different with weaponry. This one is now the assault. It's pretty much the basic stuff, but I'm mostly looking at the skills. Keep in mind, all the skills have been changed. Some are old that you're used to, and some are different. Now here, what I noticed is that the plasma cannon here, plasma gun, it has longer range and it's straightforward. It's not archy. The plasma cannon here, it goes straight, it doesn't fall down. I like that. It's pretty good. Next one here is Dreadnought. You still have the shield at tier 1, but at tier 2 you will lose it. Unless you're a mammoth, I believe. And for mammoth. Here, just testing out my, stuff. Looking at the skills. Heavy armor, I'm so glad what they did to it. A suggestion I put in. I don't know if it was because of that or not, but heavy armor now lasts more than 2 seconds. I like that. Pretty good. Also, one thing I do need to mention is that you have 4 abilities here. The first 3 you can use. The 4th one is only activated through combat. While you're in battle, I'm going to research it a little bit more, but the more you get, the more kills you get, you will be able to activate that skill. This is now the recon. Notice this gun. It is not a sniper. It is a scope assault gun. An assault rifle apparently, and it's pretty cool. It's medium range, and for a recon, so I'm guessing as a new recon you get you get 2 assault rifles. Well, assault rifle and an SMG. But this, I gotta say, that's a pretty neat design. Now then, going back, you'll be hearing Arrow, because at that point, you were probably hearing the sound multiple times. So far, I'm not really, like, talking and playing at the same time. I'm just going over the video for a decent commentary. And I missed the part, you probably guys already heard it, how the the Dreadnought, the gun kept going while I was playing other classes. That should be fixed. Please fix that. R5 guys, R5 Studios, staff, please fix that. It's been there since the beginning of the game. We really don't like that. There has to be some way, some hotfix or a patch that could fix that, because it is very annoying, and I can't say guarantee, but it will drive off some players. The only way to stop that is by closing the game. Maybe logging off, but I closed the game to get rid of that noise. You can't stop it. If you're lucky and you shoot again, maybe it'll go away, but usually it does not go away, and it's very annoying. That's something that really needs to be fixed. Really needs to be fixed. So in this video, what I really want to point out is, for the first person when you start the tutorial, because tutorial is the most important thing, especially for new players and newcomers. If they see that, it just means poor programming, or whatever you want to call it, poor maintenance on it. But this is beta, guys, so hopefully, if this video is looked up upon, which I hope it is, I'll put it in the forums, it can be fixed. This little bug, just to, for the new players won't think the game is bad. Also, the sound effect issue, please, I hope that's fixed. It's been there for so long, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys who do play the game get it once in a while, and you know you can't stand that. I know you can't. Don't say you can't stand it. If you can, you are my new hero. But anyways, that's the end of my little suggestion and little lookup. I'm gonna call it a lookup for little bugs that I seen when you're starting the game. Keep in mind, everything has been changed. The game has changed, and you'll probably see a video of me showing off all the other classes. But those are the current issues that I really do not like. And also, for those who don't really pay attention to the tutorial, you guys are, when you start the game here, you guys are an engineer. Look up to the top left. You're an engineer. But anyways, that's the end of me talking. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'm RunThis342, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Catch you later.
The Biotech Battle Frame is the Accord's support battle frame, and is capable of both healing allies while inflicting damage on enemies. Activate challenges in order to test your battle frame's abilities. The Accord Assault Battle Frame is the standard issue combat frame for Accord forces. It is highly maneuverable while providing pilots with the ability to inflict damage to enemies over an extended area. Activate challenges in order to test your battle frame's abilities. Dreadnought is the Accord's most durable battle frame, capable of withstanding devastating attacks while inflicting tremendous punishment on its enemies. Activate challenges in order to test your battle frame's abilities. The Accord Recon is a powerful and versatile combat frame that offers highly mobile and powerful mid-range offense support to combat groups. Activate challenges in order to test your battle frame's abilities. The Accord Engineer is designed to control the battlefield through the use of both offensive and defensive deployable weaponry. Activate challenges in order to test your battle frame's abilities.
Turret deployed!
The primary weapon of the Accord Engineer is the sticky grenade launcher. This weapon fires explosive rounds which stick to surfaces and are remotely detonated. Defeat all enemies using the weapon or ability selected.
Install new hardware!
You may exit the battle lab at any time. Engineers are able to deploy a forward shield which will block both projectiles and enemy movement. Engineers are able to deploy a forward shield which will block both projectiles and enemy movement. The deployable supply station provides health and ammo pickups for allies. You will now take a nominal amount of damage. Place the deployable and heal yourself. You may exit the battle lab at any time. Did the new you make it to the dredge before the Chosen took it? Dr. Bathsheba designed the new you to deal with the sheer number of battlefield injuries facing the Accord. Go ahead and give it a try. It won't bite. The new you scans your image into its core processors in order to provide you with appropriate appearance options. Highlight your head in the display. On the right is a list of appearance-altering options. Go ahead and select one of the options. Not all of these options are free. Costs are listed below. Battle frame station. It is used by Ares operators to equip their battle frames. Equip a battle frame before you head into the hangar. Trust me, you don't want to move around New Eden without one.
Well, don't you look all spiffy and deadly. Climb aboard. Name's Oil Spill, by the way. Suits want us in Copa ASAP. I'm sure Arrow told you about upgrading that tin can you're wearing. These things are fully customizable. So you come to me when you're ready and I'll hook you up.